Dam in the middle of I-295 that encircles the city of Jacksonville in northeast Florida. There's a good look at TIAA Bank Field. This crowd excited to see their Jaguars as both teams emerge from their tunnels a moment ago. We are just about ready for football as the Jags get set to match up with the Arizona Cardinals. Moore now on the return. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21. On play action, it's Murray. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
One thing that offensive guys stress when they throw the deep ball, you're just counting on your receiver to find it, adjust before the defensive back can get his head around. In this case, though, the DB matched it move for move and knocked it away.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Now Murray off play action. Rolling to his left. They go with a shuffle pass, and it's complete. Room here to run. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31. Play fake. Murray. Escaping the pressure right. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down. On first down, counter plowing ahead for about 3. It'll be 2nd and 7. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Here's Murray. And that's complete. It's the tight end Daniels. And they move this all the way down to the 9. They fake the handoff. Now Murray on the move to his left. And here he'll get it down to the 7. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Well, he did a nice job keeping his eyes downfield, waiting for someone to get open. But once the pressure forced his eyes down to see the rush, it was time to make a break for it.
2nd down and goal. Murray. Throw right side is going to be caught by Kirk. And he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play. Murray now, 3rd and goal. And this is going to be incomplete.
Great defense there on 3rd and goal. They took away everything. Forced him to fire that one to the sideline where no one could get it.
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. They're going for it. Hits Murray. Flushed out right. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with the football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. They're turned away on 4th and goal. And on the opening drive of the ball game, the defense comes up with a goal line stand. And they'll run it. This is James Robinson. And not much there at all as he'll get this only up to about the 11. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Clock running under a minute to go in a scoreless first quarter. On 2nd and 9, Lawrence. Completing it here to Marvin Jones. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets this football out shy of the 30 to the 29. First carry for Carlos Hyde. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
On 2nd and 9, Lawrence. And complete here to Carlos Hyde. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down. We're scoreless after one. A handoff here to Ogunbowale. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. Second down.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
They go play action with Lawrence. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by Marco Wilson. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. After the turnover, here's Murray. Forced out to his left. This one grabbed by A.J. Green. And some room to run now. Touchdown. A.J. Green. 61 yards. And the Cardinals are able to show off their quick strike ability. Cliff Kingsbury going to decide here to leave the offense out and go for 2. It appears they're going to throw for it with Murray eluding the pressure right. And the Cardinals are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. So they go with a pass, and it works there on the 2-point try. Charles, just in general, what are your thoughts passing versus running on 2-point conversion? Situational?
It is situational, and you have to know your team. What is your strength? Because so many people think you have to throw the ball on a 2-point conversion, but the stats will tell you that running it is about as proficient. So know your team and go to your strength.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And this one is incomplete.
It's almost human nature, isn't it? They score on one play. You come out on offense, you try and do exactly the same thing. They tried the deep ball. Couldn't quite connect, but give them an A for effort.
2nd and 10. Here's Lawrence to throw. Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off at the 30. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line. 2nd interception for him now here in this first half. And you got to think he's a rookie, Charles. How much does confidence start to become a factor?
I think that's a great question because that's what they're going to check on when he gets to the sidelines. The coach is going to check on it. His teammates going to check on it because when you haven't done it before, it's not something that's part of you. You got to see how you're going to react. Let's see how he bounces back.
Yeah, because 2 interceptions for him in college and a half. I mean, that just didn't happen. Here's 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, here's Murray. That's out to the flat for Edmonds. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. A Cardinal first down on a gain of 13. From the gun, Murray. This is caught. It's Kirk. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. 23 yards, the final tally. Play action. Now it's Murray. Out to his left. Green with a catch left side. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
That's a big league job there of getting out of the pocket, not panicking, and just buying himself some time. Then he made a good, accurate throw to set up 1st and goal.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Chase Edmonds, a 3-yard touchdown run. And the Cardinals now adding on to their lead. Whoa, he just yanked that one well to the left and no good. Boy, I guess they're going to keep trying to put the pedal to the metal here. They're going to try an onside kick. And the Jaguars are going to cover this one up. A second quarter onside kick there that failed. Is that something that maybe they had dialed up before this game started?
It feels like it, doesn't it? That they thought they had the right situation, you know, and the right approach in going after it. Also may signal that they feel like they have the superior team, that they can try these sorts of things and it won't come back and hurt them later.
A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be second down. From the gun, it's Lawrence, rolling to his right. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. Great vision there by Lawrence as he scrambles for a first down. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Here's Lawrence. He dumps it to Hyde. They'll contain him to just 4, second down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
And a nice gain of 21 yards.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half, but I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
A gain of 7 that time, second goal.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
Good yardage on first down. Now can they punch it in on second and goal?
I can't believe they even let you play. Hey, 25.
They'll run for it with Hyde. And he'll take this one in for a Jags touchdown. Carlos Hyde. Fine work there on the touchdown run. And the Jaguars are on the board here in the final minute of the first half. No problem there on the extra point. And that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. Looking up at the lights, and he muffs it. Just over 30 seconds to go in the half. They've got it 1st and 10. Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. Flush to his right. And Murray with a smart move there at the end of the play. Picks up the first down and then slides to the ground. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. They'll run on first down. Edmonds. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their second, as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on. Escaping the pressure right. The catch made by DeAndre Hopkins. He'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down. Murray to throw on 3rd and 1. Buying time to his left. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side. Well, this was a 14-0 game not too long ago. Things were looking pretty good. Then you give up the touchdown on the last drive. Now the interception.
So that's a lesson in trying to stay vigilant, isn't it? You have to stay on top of things. Can't relax too much because, as you noted, things change. Now they've got to go out there and get a spark going again and try and slow down this comeback.
And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 20. Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call, mark off the 5, and keep it moving.
They'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the 20 at the 18. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break.
All right, Coach, thanks. Yeah, both teams likely to make some changes in what's been a closely fought battle to this point.
The Jaguars with work to do. They trail here as we are back underway on EA Sports.
Here's Chris Claybrooks to return. And he returns this to the 22.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive.
And they trail here to begin the second half. What's going to be a key for them to get back in the game?
I think they're right there, and I think this game is still up for the taking for them because we always talk about turnovers. They had 2 of them in the first half, and once you start talking about if you have 3, 4, or 5, you know it's beyond difficult to try and win a football game with that. Those have to be eliminated. If they take care of the ball, they've still got a shot.
And he's got room. The 30. 10, 5, touchdown, Jaguars.
James Robinson.
72 yards. And the Jaguars are within an extra point of tying this one up. Well called, well blocked, and then he just made a great play. That was an athlete going a long way.
Yeah, how about the suddenness to it? Just getting there and taking off and going. For the defensive guys, plays like that really hurt.
So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Murray and the Cardinals with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Flushed out right, and he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Shotgun now for Murray. That's going to be caught by Kirk.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. The slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
Eluding the pressure right. That's complete to Edmonds, his running back.
And he is going to have a Cardinals first down, and he'll have it by plenty as they're able to keep the drive alive on 3rd and inches.
Murray now to throw. Being chased out left.
Murray has it knocked loose, fumble.
And did the Jaguars come up with it? They did.
And that, Charles, you'd have to think a pretty avoidable mistake.
You're exactly right about that, partner, because it all comes down to covering up the football. Look, turnovers are going to happen. They're inevitable. But in a tie game in the 3rd quarter, those turnovers can change the tide of the ball game. And now it's up to their defense to try and bail them out. Got to take care of the rock.
And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25.
94 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night.
They run. Robinson. And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown.
James Robinson.
His 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Jaguars have taken the lead.
That run going to put him over 100 yards now for the ball game as well.
Yeah, he's really had his way so far, and that's just more of the same right here. All he needs, just a little crease, and off he goes.
After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
We always hear about empty possessions. but some are worse than others. You can have an empty possession, punt the ball away, get yourself set to play defense, but when you turn it over, it changes momentum, and when they take it downfield and punch it in on you, that's a bad possession all the way around.
Yeah, but you're hungry to get back out there, aren't you?
You better be, because otherwise, it's going to be a long day for you.
Dancing to his left. Caught by the tight end Ertz. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. Now Murray off play action. And they're going to get him down well short of the first as he can only get this to the 30. They failed once in this spot earlier, but the offense will stay out to go for it on 4th down. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. That's to his running back, complete. And now this is going to be close. The defense says they stopped him, and they did. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Jags take over in terrific field position. On 1st down, it's Robinson. Space to run past the 20. Touchdown, Jaguars! James Robinson, 35 yards. And the Jaguars are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this 3rd quarter.
Well, he was already over 100 yards running the football prior to this play, but this run may be his best yet.
I've got to agree with you on that. When we're looking at a guy running with extreme confidence, running in harmony and sync with his blockers, all of them kind of moving as one, and look at the end result. Big plays.
On the return, Rondale Moore will bring it out. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. On 1st and 10, here's Murray. Ertz has it left side. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. Throwing again on 2nd down. Murray. Going deep for Hopkins. And the defense loses him. It's complete. And they can't bring him down. And he will finally be taken down. But how about that play? It's a big one on the final act of the 3rd quarter. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a 1st down in the red zone. To throw is Murray. Flush to his right. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Josh Allen, a sensational effort by him, and that is one of the biggest losses you'll ever see on a sack. To try again after the sack, Murray looking for Green, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 15, and a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Well timed, and it's certainly not on their side offensively. They had to take some chances, but that interception will further hinder their already slim chance at victory.
Yeah, and you're talking about time not on their side, but it certainly is on the defense's side, and they understood that. They knew they had to press it a little bit, and they planned accordingly, and what a benefit for them, able to pick that one off and hopefully put this game away.
Lawrence with the handoff to Robinson.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39.
Boy, 179 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's gone on.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Defensively, they know the situation. They stacked the line. Heck, that was a goal line set right there.
And it's the right play for them, exactly what they have to do. They want to take away every gap, every crack, and make sure no one can get through. But here's the deal, though. You've worked on offense all year long about these types of defensive fronts. If they can penetrate it at all, your runner has a chance to go a long way behind.
It could be a house call. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Jaguar football here as we welcome you back. They've got a third down now as they look for one more first down to help salt this one away. And he's got enough for the first across midfield to the 48. They're able to convert with a gain of 4.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call a timeout. Run the football. We got control of this thing. Get in behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
Another yard would probably put this thing in the books. It's 2nd and 1. Handoff comes to Hyde. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. It's a pickup of 2, and that's good enough to just about write a finish to this one. Starting to look like this drive, it may be the final nail in the coffin.
Well, this is why you work out so hard, right? This is why you spend all that time in the offseason. This is why you have those OTAs and mini camps. For these situations, these scenarios, to run someone into the ground